Hello, I'm Gary.
And I'm Buddy.
Late Bunny.
In my glasses.
Late Bunny.
I forgot my glasses on my desk. I can't read without them.
Terribly, horribly late, Bunny.
No, not terribly, horribly late.
2 seconds. It's terrible.
Uh-uh.
Okay, we got some little bookkeeping stuff here. Sunday, July 25th, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, USA. We have a self-healing class available on my website on the healing page. Also, August the 8th, I'm going to teach a class on change your programming, change your life. It's not a class for half-assers. That isn't a real word, so I can sort of get by with sticking that ass thing on the end there. The ass on the end. It's a little joke, isn't it? It takes time and effort to change your programming, but it can be done. I'm a good example. Yes, I was once a horrible person. Okay, life is good, someone's saying very loudly. Now, those of you who are on here last month and the month before and the month before, they keep asking the same stupid question. We're not calling on you. So you can go do laundry or something else. But the same people come on and ask the same silly question. You know what I mean? I'm not going to mention any names. Susan from London, 8 p.m. She had to put 8 p.m. on there. You think we care?
I care.
We don't care.
We care.
Uh,
That's nice that you joined us.
Crafty Lady and T-Barb, as usual. Ekra, I'm not sure who that is. EK, TLT, Susan. I feel like I'm waiting for something. Yeah, we just came on. That's not what you're waiting for. Sharon, mother of three. T-Barb on there again. Vern. It is Vern. Charlene, I felt the doctor's office and fractured my L2. Now they want to do a biopsy on my disc. Should I be worried? You should always be worried whenever they're messing around with your back. Undue concern. Undue concern. I'm not sure that's English. Undue concern. They are worried, but it's also a big money maker. I don't see anything there. I don't see anything there. There's a funny bulge you're talking about, a bulge. A funny bulge, a crack, a bulge. It's something that's obvious, but not dangerous. You just need to, are they going to make you wear a back brace or something? You should be wearing a supportive device, someone's saying.
Yes.
Did she say yes?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're good. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, T-Barb said, you know what I mean? Vern. Did I say Vern? Wait a minute. That's a joke. Where's that from? That's from a TV show or something or movie. Sassy Sarah says, hello, everybody. Love and light. Of course, we did a healing on her fairly recently. And she reports that the thing that was happening is no longer happening. She's come to a dead stop on her stage 4. Pretty good. Can't be stage 4. Got to be remission. Okay, we're not going to do football. We're not going to. There's always someone in there who wants to know about English football. We don't do that. It's got nothing. We're trying to help people. You got a bet? Have you got a bet going on who's going to win? That's what this is about. We're not doing that here. Diane, okay. How my friend doing in the hospital? So I can do is complicated. You don't want to know, Diane Silky. It's all going to kind of come undone. He's going away, I think. He's going to have to stop doing everything, and he won't do that. his attitude complicates what he's got. He feels at a loss for failure or something like that. What he needs is a good friend. Tell him how great he looks. Okay. Oh, T-Bar of a movie. Okay. I knew Vern was in there somewhere. George Stewart. Still have issues with my scalp. Don't wash it so much. And Mr. Full-time caregiver. Oh, I lost it there. Where's that? Your back is not going to do well in this caregiver thing. You have a failing back in some way.
Who are we talking to?
And Brister. So I think you should find other employment. This a sister, or do you have a sister, or did you lose a sister? What is this about, Anne? You're monitoring somebody. No heavy lifting for you.
Yes.
But what is a sister? Did you lose a sister? Do you have a sister? Is she not helping? Is that what we're talking about? Not available. Your sister not available for help? Are you?
I'm looking.
Okay. Come on, Ann. You asked a question. We got to move on here.
It takes it a minute to refresh. Oh, oops.
Oops. We don't like to hear oops. Oops is what we do around here. It's like the clothespin up in the vacuum cleaner this morning. That's an oops.
It says caregiving of a mother-in-law lost a brother years ago.
This is not your place to do. You've taken on added responsibility, something that I know you have concern, but it's not like you've given up a lot. And you're the one with the back issues? You're tired of it too.
It's hard work, yes.
Why don't you pass that on to someone more capable, younger? I have something else to say, but I'm not going to say it. What's your take? Rhesus negative blood group. I don't even know what that means. Are you a monkey?
Rhesus, what does that mean?
Susan, did I say something earlier about monkeys?
No.
Usually everything I say something about monkeys. What's Trump's connection to Jeffrey Epstein? They're the same mental quality. They both like to use people. I don't think there's any at all. I just think he doesn't need. I think Jeffrey Epstein would probably deny knowing him if he weren't dead. Okay. Trish Jones, weren't you here? Aren't you always talking about moving somewhere? Is that you? Amber's take over mother-in-law, lost a brother years ago, not a sister or brother. Okay. I think he was a very sensitive guy, which makes me feel like that he's a girl. He's very sensitive. No, Susan Evans, monkey blood, not linked to another planet.
That's what you call it, monkey blood.
You should be writing monkey blood books. You have a great imagination. You've been studying up on this. Monkey blood has nothing to do with anything but monkey blood. Richard Branson just had a successful flight to the edge of space. Such endeavor continue. No, it won't. Crash and burn. Somebody else is going to take his place. And there's something about a lack of oxygen in his he shouldn't be going into space. He has clogged arteries and trouble breathing. He's narcissistic too, which I guess all successful people are that way. I believe he'll turn it over to someone else. I believe the danger is real. There's going to be a setback in that program. They're not going slow enough. People are pushing them to do things they probably shouldn't be doing. I believe at some point that there will be a lot of crap shot into space, people giving rides for it and charging exorbitant amounts of money to go to space. People are just nutty, aren't they? Uh, he has a little hiccup in his success, a slowdown, a mess up, something's not quite right. But then, yeah, I don't think he's going to give up on it. T-Bar is so okay. Now they're talking to each other.
Excuse me. Oh man.
There aren't any there aren't any monkeys in space, I doubt. Will Canada vote in the Liberals again if a federal election is called for in the fall? I think they have to. I think they will. I think they have to. Insufficient number. Insufficient number.
Say hi to everybody.
Here he is.
He's being very, very quiet today.
I built him a perch for a window in the shop downstairs where he can climb stairs and sit at the window and look out at the other dogs.
Like a cat.
Yeah, I'm not through with it yet, but we just put it up over there to see if it would fit. Trish Jones, this just came up. They must be talking to each other.
I don't know. All right, Peanut for
My
this
daughter
family.
hasn't talked to me since I stepped into the. Will we reconcile? This is Awakening with Susan. Susan, she sees you as the fault. You wanted to move on with your life, and Mr. Humdrum wanted to do the same thing over and over again. And there's something abusive there as well. Not really compatible. And she sees you as the problem, that her poor daddy is now suffering because of you. And it's because they're very similar. She idolizes him and sees you as the instigator. In the future, when she has this decision to make herself and her own family, then she'll see that. Because I believe she'll get married and I believe she'll leave at some point, and she'll see that it's all a matter of perspective. Oh, Ann Brister, good call, Gray. My brother was gay, died of AIDS, beautiful person. Yeah, he was very effeminate, though. That's why I got that he was a girl, not a brother, but a sister. That's a shame. We shouldn't lose anybody because of a disease, but we seem to be doing it over and over again. Hold on, someone's saying, will my daughter start making her own money soon? Only if you make her. Only if you draw a line in the sand. She's not making her own money because she's got it cushy. She desires not to. She's a lady of leisure.
As most children.
And you've not given her there's the door, go find something to do speech. I believe her father is encouraging this lackluster desire to perform. She's not competitive, but she should be. Kathy saying hello to Peanut.
He's
Grandma,
looking out the
okay,
window.
my daughter is trying to buy a house and find a better job soon. Yeah, Grandma, she struggles with the process. She hesitates and then it's gone. And she's not getting any help doing all this. She's doing it all on her own. No support. Murphy 042, doctor appointment tomorrow with specialist follow-up on blood work. Just like prayers and encourage my husband who has cancer. Blood work's okay. It's getting better. It's starting to clear up here. Does he have something of the brain? Does your husband have an issue of the brain? Will Biden survive first 4 years? Yeah, he'll make it. I'm not sure he's going to run again, but I think he'll make it. And then we're getting people asking multiple questions. And then the Kentucky thing again. No, it's a little. You think it's a better job opportunity in Kentucky? Is that why you're going? You're kind of stale where you're at. Job hunting. It's kind of like that everywhere. It used to be you can move to another state, but
Yes, job hunting.
down here in Texas, there's a lot of jobs, but now housing's so high that it's restrictive for people to move here and work and get a job. But I guess it's better, but not all that good. Deb Heck. Have a virus outbreak at base of spine often well, it's not cured up. It reoccurs because it's never fully cured. It's in the blood system. They kill part of it, but it hides. It's hiding in deep tissue. And as soon as they kill it off, it comes back out. It's deceptive in its hiding. So I hate to say this, they're going to have to put you on some kind of a drip for a period of time until it just keeps coming out and it clears it up. It's endemic. It's everywhere. You know what endemic means?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Doesn't matter. We're going to move on. And Keating, does my dad and mom have anything to say? Something about struggling too hard. You're overdoing something. Oh, now here's a good one. Where is that? What's the best career suited for me at this time in my life? I'm so indecisive. You want me to decide for you? Try communications, try phone work or communications or some kind of representative. Your life is not one of permanence. Don't get fixated on a career. You don't really have a career. You have a series of one night stands. Nothing's permanent. And it's not a bad thing. You're actually learning as you go. Every time you get a job and you change, you learn something, and that's kind of, you like different. You don't like the same old. That's why you do that. Someone's saying travel. Are you like a airline person? Anyway. Oh, Trish Jones, I haven't asked about moving before. You're going to find things in Kentucky about the same as where you are. As soon as you get over there and move in, things will be just about the same. I like Kentucky. It's a great state. If you'd moved there last year, you would have been ahead of the jump. But now it's sort of desperate and you want to move. Do you have family there? Did someone invite you? Do you have family there? A bleak outlook for job opportunities. Don't like that. Here's Jackie Messenger. I like that. When will I meet the man meant for me? There's always one of these. Where's my man? Where's my man? You take too close a look at the man meant for you and you find flaws because you look too closely. All men are badly flawed. If you look too closely, you see things you don't like, and then you move on. It doesn't feel quite right. The truth is, until you find that guy and move in and adjust all those little rough edges, rub them out, no one really fits you. You're going to have to adjust to them. They're going to have to adjust to you, and you don't like adjusting. You want to remain the same and let them do all the adjusting. You're a great girl. You're dynamic and interesting and smart, and Occasionally you find the right man and then you move on. Rejected for he wore white socks with a tuxedo. Some little tiny thing makes you exclude them. You're looking for a brawny guy. Brawny guy. Interesting. You'll meet the man meant for you when you stop analyzing everything so much and just kind of go with the flow. If you stop looking, he's probably walked in front of you a dozen times. Looking is the easiest way not to find somebody. Man hunting. That's what the other side calls that. Man hunting. Trish Jones Jobs. I think the outlook's is bleak in California.
Excuse me. He's pushing me off the chair.
Peanut has to sit behind Bunny at every deal, or he's just unhappy.
And my pillow.
We're in California, and California is sort of expensive. Kentucky's less expensive, but jobs are just not there. There are a lot of low-paying jobs. If you move there, you're both going to have to work full time to just pay. And if that's I've done that for most of my life. It works pretty good. You're dedicated to the one you love. Trish, are you dedicated to the one you love?
California.
This is good. These right now, Trish, no, a job is lined up. I don't think so. I think when you get there, you'll find it's not the wonderland you think it is. These are the times that are going to try you, that are going to test you. If you come through it, then you're good. Go there, take the jobs lined up. They're not going to prove to be much, overwhelming in some sense and physically exhausting. And you'll find something else to do. If you have nothing in California, Kentucky looks really good. So I think you'll have to go, but it's bleak. Is there some Amazon thing with you? Is there some delivery service thing with you or something? Driving, delivery service? You have a job ready to go. Yeah. Carpal tunnel surgery on my right hand. I think the indications are that it's going to get worse, that you've overdone doing something and now it no longer responds. It's not going to be like it was. Carpal tunnel doesn't fix it. It just makes it a little better. Carpal tunnel is not a fix. It's a partial fix, but hand will never return to what it originally was. So are you a cutting hair person? I don't know why I'm getting that. Martha Flood, are you a hair cutting person? Sabrina, the teenage witch. Yeah, you've got to give that witch stuff up. You're on your own, Sabrina. Don't look for anybody to save you. Your strength of character is strong. You have a good sense of being. Move along, little doggy. I think you're going to have to move on from whatever you're doing or whoever you're with, whatever. I think your commission sale will be too late. It's slow. It won't be forthcoming in time to save you from your desperate plight. Actually, words out of a movie. Send her clear your offer. What am I doing?
Oh, I was going to Martha's an accordion player.
Oh man,
that's
accordion
pretty cool.
Player. That's really cool. I don't think you can continue to do that. You've done this too much, and If you change your repertoire, you might get by. But no, the fast work you've done is a thing of the past. Carpal tunnel will bring it back some, but not enough. And if you keep doing it, it won't ever get better. You need something to use your brain on instead of your hands. Polka, polka, polka. I bet you're good. Trish Jones, a transfer. So you're doing the same thing, but you're going to do it in a different state, but it won't be the same. It's going to be more difficult. It won't be the same. Dixie Chicken.
I like that.
Me too. That's great. I'm 69. Do you two think I should keep the life insurance I have that's only good for 10 more years? Oh, that's too complicated. Keep what you've got
I think so
for
too.
right now. Keep what you've got. It's an extra expenditure that's not justified right now. I don't know why. Things are going to get worse before they get better. You have a lot of fixing to do. My son lost a child, but GF, is that girlfriend? Had a second miscarriage. Was the second baby his? She said it was not. I believe it's one and the same. I believe they were both his. I don't believe she knows. This is a very confused girl, and he shouldn't be sleeping with her. She's only trouble. She's known to have multiple partners, and I believe it was his. She has a nervous condition. She's not quite right up here. She's highly nervous. And something to do with drugs. So, failure to thrive. She's just trying to hurt his feelings. She's trying to run him off. What significance does it have that it's his or not his? Why would you tell someone that if you weren't trying to run him off? He'd be the father. I think he'd be happy to be a father. He wouldn't care whether it was his or not, but now he does because she's hurting him for no reason, which he's known to do. I love to play. Yeah, Martha, I know, but you're going to have to take up the harmonica.
Yeah. Peanut likes it. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he'll start howling. I play very badly. Take up the harmonica. It's a neat little harmonica there.
Yeah, hopefully she will.
Harry's mom, 2008. Will I find love this year? You're not really looking. You say you want someone, but you really don't. Living with someone's all too difficult, stressful for you. You do better on your own. Well, or with a love partner, but not I'm surprised the religious people aren't on here just hollering at me for saying it's okay to not live together.
You didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I just did.
Just now.
Please tell me about my daughter Alyssa's mental health and will she ever get back to work? She doesn't want to go back to work. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom. And I believe she qualifies for disability. But she shouldn't be having any more. She had 3 kids without any means of support. So the fact that she's had 3 kids is her deteriorating mental condition. And you have an uncle that's also in the same sort of mental, she needs therapy. But you have an uncle that's very similar to her. You're saying uncle, or an uncle has passed that's very similar to her. And what is this, Sandra? Did I say anything to Sandra? She started off with and.
Oh.
And I'm 74, too old to
Oh,
start.
that's you were just talking to about what did you say? I'm so
What?
I
Who is
forgot.
Sandra?
She was right there. You said something.
I forgot who Sandra Sauve. Salve?
Oh,
Okay, Sandra, clue me in. Too old? It's never too old to start. If I knew I were going to die in a month, I'm starting something new practically every day around here. I wouldn't let that stop me. Your mental attitude is good. Why slow down now? Why stop now? Uh, Christine Thomas, should I continue to teach and get my website up and running? You're going to have to do both. See, you teach and the website you do part time, and eventually the website sort of catches up, and then you can retire from one and do the other. You can't just quit doing one and do the other. Teaching's a bad place to be right now. It's very stressful, more so than it ever has been. We've seen yada yada before.
yeah.
We like that name, yada yada. I had a date with this girl. Her name was Ramona. We went back to her place and yada yada, and then we ordered shrimp
I don't think it goes that way, but
or something.
something like that.
Well, I find a house for rent soon. You got to lower your expectations. Renting a house is almost as expensive as buying a house right now.
Right now, more
Very little
expensive
different.
actually.
Very little difference. We live in a nice neighborhood, but we couldn't afford this house. 2 months, there's something going to open up. It's not what you want, but it's what you need. Take it. It's a little rundown. It's not in a great neighborhood, and this is the problem. Being picky gets you nothing. It's on the edge of a comeback. It's like it's in an area that people are going to begin to redo, and then you won't get it. So, Martha, yes, she keeps hurting him. I hope she stays away. No, she won't. She gets things from him. That's why she doesn't. She takes great joy in hurting him. It's her day, makes her day. Maria M. Which spiritual gifts should I focus on developing? That would come naturally. Listening. The other side has a lot to say to you, but develop your listening skills. That's meditation leads to better listening skills. Let go. Let go of the rope. Susan Evans, legal issue. Any heads up? Well, boy, you give me a whole lot there, don't you? It's still in the passive stage. Nothing's really developed. I don't think you have anything that anybody would venture to. It's not a winnable. If they sue you, they'll probably win, but they won't get much. And there's some kind of limitation on time. I think that's your best. You might tell me something about what you're talking about.
Who's that?
No, I don't see Christian Kit Martin being set free from prison. It's not time yet. It's a little early. Someone has a petition or something. I don't think his health is good. And at some point, he might get out because of a health condition. His mental condition's going downhill, like he's getting no reason to live. And, okay. Oh, Gail Gillen, were you pulling cards today? Of course. I just didn't. I told her to bring him. I didn't see him till just now.
Well,
She's got
I
him.
just had to go look for him.
Okay. Legal issue. Why don't you pull a card on Susan's?
Legal issue. Okay. Let's see what we get.
Maria M., your childhood trauma is always going to be in the way of men and something about being too passive, allowing things to happen instead of controlling things. It's a very complicated answer. Okay, here's this from
Okay.
Susan Evans, legal issue.
So what we got
We
there?
got someone's getting stabbed.
Yeah,
It's a thorny
kind of
issue.
feeling totally powerless.
It's a thorny issue.
Yeah,
It's a wait and see thing. I don't see you knowing anything
you're kind of
until
stuck right now. It's kind of
they're coming at you, but they're doing it slowly. I don't think they have much of a case. I think even if they win it, they don't get much. So they're not really quite willing to risk the blowback or something that it would cause by suing you. They have more to lose by suing you than they do by just letting it go.
The second card I pulled,
I believe they'll threaten you a lot, but I don't see them.
right. So I think waiting is a good thing. Because if you wait, there's financial reward in it. We'll see. I think financial reward meaning that they're not going to get anything out of you.
They don't have their ducks in a row anyway. They're trying to threaten you to get something, but I don't think it's there for them to get.
Not much to go on. That's what I got. I'm sorry.
A.J. Lowe, Christian Kit Martin was wrongly convicted in Tennessee of what? You're telling us nothing. How do you know he was wrongly convicted? Because he said so? He says something to do with drugs?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Drug sniffing dogs? A.J. Lowe, Christian Kit Martin was wrongly convicted in Tennessee. How do we know? Did he tell you this? Were you there? No, he was convicted on good evidence. And that's all they had to go on. And somebody testified. You're saying he was wrongly convicted, but according to their crap, they had enough to convict him. Does it make sense? Just saying he was wrongly convicted doesn't mean anything. The courts, if you have new evidence, if someone recants their testimony, then you've got a new trial. I mean, let's let this guy go because I know he's been wrongly convicted. Let's just open the gates and let him go. Yeah, murder. But does it have something to do with drugs? Was drugs at the bottom of this? This is all about drugs.
And then we'll go back. Susan, they're using her as a scapegoat. That's why it's a wait and see situation. They don't have the proof. They can't do anything.
You're an addendum to a lawsuit. You're stuck on the edge there.
Yeah.
What do we? Yes, there's new
no
evidence.
drugs. This is there.
I'm sorry. Drugs are at the bottom of this. He was convicted of murder. What, did he not have his fingerprints on the gun? You're not giving us anything. I think he was wanted for something before this. He was actually a wanted man before he owned something else.
Prince Charming's mom is on here, and it's her birthday.
We didn't know you were late.
Happy
birthday to Prince Charming's mom. Happy birthday. Whatever the rest of it is. What are you, like 25 years old? It's not to the point you should leave your job, Sandy Haas, but eventually you will. As soon as you have to get your hand on a better job first. I think people may offer you something, but Susan Evans, I know I'm being looked after at this time. I believe that's true. What's ridiculous?
So,
doing nothing sometimes is the best thing you can do. Okay, we're moving on.
Plus a few. Most of us are 25 plus.
25, 26, 27, somewhere in there.
I was pointing over here. And this is what I got.
Okay, well,
Okay,
this is for Gail Gilliam.
Gail asked me to pick a card, and so I got, I can't even see that, the Lovers. So is some kind of a partnership, I'm thinking. I don't know. That's what I got.
Okay. AJ Law, now you're telling something. He was going to military court, and the person who was going to testify for him was murdered, and against the bigamy ex-wife. Oh, come on.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
See, and he's been wanting for things before. He's been dallying with getting in trouble before.
Wow.
Someone's saying very loudly, too much monkey business. There's always some monkey business around this guy. I'm not getting what this. So the wife was a bigamist, or he's a bigamist? See, it's nothing clear.
Yeah.
Yada yada. May I have a card for you? Now we're getting somewhere.
Gail's not expanding on what the partnership is, so we're gonna move on. Yada yada. That's so.
Why is my kitty rest? She's so skittish over the last 7 months. He wants to go outside. A lot of outside is what he needs.
That's Peanut.
He's not satisfied inside anymore. He needs activities outside. You want to try putting a leash on him. Put him on a long leash.
Our neighbor does. He walks his cat.
But you could put him on a 25-foot leash and let him run around the yard. He needs to hunt. He doesn't feel satisfied, and he's spoiling for a fight. Spoiling for a fight with someone.
That's not good.
Go watch the chapter and you can see the story. What is the chapter? Is that a story?
I think it's a movie or something.
He needs corroborating evidence of what you say. Well, I'm innocent. This guy's always skirting the law. He's always on the edge of something. If you don't see that, then you're not looking at him very closely. And he's a little wild. I think he's a nice guy, but he's a little wild.
Oh. He was attacked by another cat.
He's trying to escape the cat. He needs to be outside. Leave one cat inside and take the other one outside. Beef the other one up. Vicky Hansen, I tried to tell my daughter to apply for disability. She refuses. We called her, and that's what she told us. She feels guilty about collecting, but really, you pay for that. So there's something not right with her. Is this something from like an hour ago?
What's that?
Vicky Hansen.
You just answered, didn't you?
I'm not sure. There's too many of them. Christian Kit is guilty AF. What is that? What is an AF?
I'm not savvy to that yet.
After the fact? Is that what that means?
I don't know.
Oh, we have no one. Meter Sanjita. Oh, there's two people on there. He's guilty of a lot of things, not necessarily what they call him at, but he's guilty of a lot of things, and he's always skirting the law. He's always thinking he knows something. Oh. He's a smart ass.
Someone just told us it's a bad word. Okay, thank you.
Oh. Christian Kid is guilty AF. I'm not even going to search for that.
No, we're not searching for it, but thank you, Sonia.
I've probably never heard that before, what that AF is.
Oh, my
God. Chapters on YouTube. Okay.
I'll have to take a look
at it. And I should go watch that because let me tell you, television programs are never truthful. They're always stretching the truth. They're always making stuff up. OJ didn't kill anybody. it just depends on your opinion. The facts are there, he wouldn't have been convicted. He feels cheated because he had someone to testify for him. That doesn't mean he would be telling the truth. He's a known liar, the guy that was going to testify for him. And drugs are involved with that guy. Drugs are involved with that guy, and he's a known liar. It's saying perjury, so he would perjure himself to get this guy. Why do you want this guy to jail? Is he your boyfriend? The television programs we watch, and I'm a medium, I can see that they're just lying about stuff. It's just not true. They had evidence to support convicting him, and they did. What's the new evidence? Oh, I didn't do it?
Oh, yeah. Got it. 5 more minutes. Everyone's explaining to us what all that means. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Victoria. Straightening us out.
Straightening us out.
Okay. See, I don't know these little shortcuts. It means extremely guilty. See, Harry's mom knows. And we don't know. If I'd looked at it, I'm sure in an hour I would have got that one.
That's right.
This guy's got a little longer than this year to go. I believe he does have a little. He has heart failure when he goes. Sort of a stroke and then a heart failure. Oh, yada yada wants a card.
Oh, that's right.
About an hour ago.
I know, sorry. All right, and then we're gonna get close to finishing this off. Let's see.
We're gonna do this for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go yada yada.
Okay.
And then we're gonna eat supper.
So we got 5 of Cups. So feeling kind of self-pity, some kind of something going on there. Kind of dwelling on something negative, maybe.
Holding on to the past, darling.
Holding on to the past.
Yada yada, you got a good heart. But you hold on to the past. If Chris Kid Martin is innocent, he is not a boyfriend, but a wrongly convicted person.
Okay, well, hopefully they'll figure it out.
Totally wrong.
Hopefully they'll figure it out.
And here's the point. If I knew Christian Kid, if Christian Kid had a friend who called me, I could probably tell you the truth of it. But I'm reading text, and text is, for a medium, is difficult to read. I'm trying to read what's behind what you're saying. He was convicted with evidence, is all I'm getting. New evidence is
good or bad.
New evidence is, it'd have to be compelling. It's the word compelling, new evidence, and it's not there. Why don't you do a GoFund for him and see if you can't get some private detective help to ferret out this new evidence. Make it something the courts will accept. They don't accept a friend saying, oh, he's innocent, he didn't do it. That means nothing. Do a GoFundMe, hire a detective to track down all of these rumors and see if he can come up with something concrete. The evidence is not there is what I'm getting. But to satisfy you, and more importantly, to make him feel like someone cares, this would be worth doing. See what I mean?
Oh.
Okay. So, Prince Charming's mom, thanks, Sassy Sarah. How you doing? So how you doing? James Geiger, how what advice can I get? Someone wants to invest $100,000 together with me, but now he doesn't pick up the phone. He's left town.
I'd run.
Let's see. He's vacillating, which means he's sitting on the fence. He's not sure he wants to do it anymore. He's got evidence to the contrary that this would be a good investment. He's overthought it. What he wants is for your money to be in there and his money to be in his bank. Don't do that.
No.
It's a closed deal. I think either the deal's been done either he did the deal or someone else did the deal, has thought of it and gotten it done. There's no money there. There you go, AJ Lowe. That's being done as you speak. Get a GoFundMe. Finance some private detectives, let them scour the countryside and come up with something. Then you have a hope. Because that they will listen to in about 4 or 5 years. They don't just reverse cases. It's very slow. Judges are really ornery about that. Veronica Pinion needs a card. I think that's Pinion.
Yeah. So what do we have? It's hard for me that today we can't see anything on there. So
you can see.
So temperance. You can't see it.
It's all about getting the light right. There you go. There's this person with these little wingy things.
That's
right. Oh, one of them's chopped off. Look at that. Oh, she's lost part of a wing. What does it mean?
So, I mean, it's a good card, balance. So it sounds to me like you're like a well-balanced person or whatever.
You're moving toward balance.
Okay. Yeah.
Moving toward balance. You have a good beat on things. Why do you need a card? You could pull a card for yourself. All
right, we got to get going. So.
Okay. It says, Sarah, I'm doing great. My tumor stopped growing and I'm stable now. See, you guys?
Oh, that's awesome.
Still feeling meditation energy work. See what we did on the free energy healing night? We helped somebody.
That's awesome.
Nothing feels better than helping somebody, which is why this is free. We're not making any money on this. It's just something we do.
Yep.
And like I want to reiterate, I'm not always correct. Reading text is difficult.
Right. And things change. The universe changes.
Well, you like hiring a lawyer, a specialist to go look into this. You never know. Don't let it trip you up, though.
Yeah. All right. We're going to say bye. Because you're going to go into another hour.
Very at the last minute, Dixie Chicken says it means guilty as F.
No, someone else did say that.
You're late, Dixie Chicken.
No, she didn't. I saw it earlier. I think it's funny. So now we learned something new today. So we learn stuff too, all the time.
You'll be good to each other out there. The world's an increasingly dangerous place to be. A lot of negativity out there. People willing to shoot you for a stick of bubble gum. Try and be smart about things. Watch your back. Know who your friends are. Do smart things. And feel free to join us on Healing Night, which I don't have one set up for August. But we did some pretty good work there. But why? Because we have all these healers that join us. They're the strength of it. It's not me. It's them. We get 10 healers in there, and they direct all their energy at someone. And it's profound.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
End stream. Not yet. We're going.